G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Two brand new models that just came out. This one we've got the F-35A Lightning 2. This one came out in about middle of last year, 23, and this one has only just came out today. So I've been looking forward to this one, the Lightning 35B. We'll go through. I know a lot about this particular one than what I do about this one here. Studied a bit of it, so. But yeah, we'll open up the box and we'll have a look at what's inside both boxes, so you can compare what is different about them. They are different, even though they look pretty much the same, but they are different. I've also got coming along that I have ordered also the Lightning F-22 Raptor, so that is coming in as well. I love the style of these three fighter planes, in particularly the F-35B. But I won't bore you too much with a lot of details about the F-35. So yeah, we'll have a look inside both boxes and we'll have a closer look. Okay guys, so I've got to come back a bit. That's basically this is going to be our F-35A we're going to be taking a look at first. So we'll have a look around the box. Okay, so what we've got around the box is, I'll have a look at that first. Basically this side is telling you it's like a bit of design there. We come around to this side. We've got our, see if I can get that up closer for you. Got our sort of like our bombs there, all of our bombs along the bottom here. So that's a good touch. Now let's open it up. And of course, I don't know if you saw that bit as well, we've got where the bombs are being stored, the undercarriage as well. That's a nice touch. So we'll just leave that there. Now we've got our fuselage there in that way, as you can see there. Now what I'm going to do is, once I bring out the F-35B, you'll see the difference. Even though they look the same shape, they are different. Then we've got our undercarriage there. Then we've got our part of our front cockpit area there, our front nose cone as well. More of our wings there. Just move the box out of the way. And we've got our intakes there. And that's what's going to go over our top piece there as well. More of our, looks like it's got our seat area, pilot seat as well. So there, have a look at that. Nice touch. And more about, this is more of our undercarriage here. I love this bit here. I can't wait to paint this up, and all the hoses and hydraulics and stuff like that. Can't wait to get stuck into that. Just move that out of the way. And this is more of our wings section here as well as our, looks like our landing gear there as well, and yeah, other bits and pieces, but that's that. I'm trying to keep that reflection out as much as possible. Then we've got our bombs here in this one as well. So you can do this one, which I'll open up the book in a minute. You can do this in 3 positions, which I'll talk about that, explain that a little bit more. Here is our canopy tops. Now that these are already got the tinge of like a smoke brown, so these are already tinted, which I'm glad on that. And the reason why you get 2 of them is because you can have one that's open or closed, in the open or closed mode. So there's that as well as our few little clear bits there, as you can see there. Now, so that's all of our plastic bits, and we've got our decal sheets there. I'll just put all this back. Okay, so this is a piece that they sent us. I'm only assuming that this is a upgrade that they sent us. So that's one bit of transfer, which I can probably see it here in the bigger transfers that we've got. Now I'm gonna try and get that in for you guys as best as possible as I slide it up. Big transfer, and that's the I'm guessing that the reason why they've sent us this small one here is probably the correct one that we use beside this here. So now I have heard of people not using all these here. Some people have actually painted the edges on rather than use the transfers, but I guess it's up to your preferred taste, I guess. So there's that sheet. And by the way, I'm going to be doing this in the American version. Here we've got more detail there. Transfer sheets, sorry. Then we got more here. This is seat belts, and looks like more of the cockpit area. I'll bring that up closer so you can see that one. So that's that there. And then we've got our, I'm pretty sure you have to cut, you have to cut these out, so they're not pre-cut for you, so you have to cut them out. I'll put all this back and we'll have a look at the book. Okay guys, so these 2 here, rods here, still rods here, I'm not too sure what they're for as yet, but I will find that out. Okay guys, this is just our tip sheet that they send us. So there's that. Now this sheet here that I'm going to show you, I'm only going to show you one spot because it's all about the F-35A. We've got here the top one here, which the top one here is stealth mode, and then we've got, I have to have a look at it, so that's stealth mode. Then the second one here is air-to-air mode, combat, sorry, and the bottom one here is beast mode. So that's the one I'm going to be doing the F-35 in, and also the F-35B as well. So that's so you've got to work out, I'm guessing you've got to drill your holes for where you're going to put the bombs, because it is different, very Okay, what have we got here? These are going to be too big to actually open, and they got the gloss on them. I'll try and lay that down, or try and curl it up like that, and then so you can have a look as I scroll it up. And then we got on the other side, this is just the different liveries. So there's this side as well, as you can see. And this side is called the ram coating late version on this side, and on the other side, the pro side that I just showed you, is the ram coating early version on that side. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. Okay, then we've got these guys, which you can do. There is many, I think there's nine ways you can do this, as in different countries. So what have we got here? We've got here got the Commando Air Force aircraft in this one. I'll try and bring that up closer because it's not very clear. So there's that one. Then we've got the French flag is in that one. So there's that one. What have we got here? Then the Italian Air Force, we got that one, is the Italian Air Force. Then we got Israel Air Force on the other page. So there's that one. And like I said, there's 9 different ways you can do this. So then we got the Fighting Squadron 3rd Wing Japanese Air. So we've got that one. They all look pretty much the same, don't they? Just the decals are different. Then we've got the 332nd Squadron. That's the Norway Air Force on that one. And we've got the Danish Air Force, as you can see on that one. And then we've got the 17th Fighter Wing. So there's all of them. Like I said, I'm doing this one, the American one, because I wanted to do this one, the Australian version, but apparently you can't, because, well, you can. Actually, I'm confusing myself here. Either one of them, the F-35A to the F-35B, there's no Australian decals in it. I think it's actually F-35A has the Australian decals. So unfortunately with the F-35B, there's no Australian decals. So I have to do this one in the American version as well as the F-35A. So here's the American version, which is the one that I'll be doing. That one. So there's all that, a lot of paperwork. Now we go to the book, which I might actually give you a closer look at the book. So here's our book, as we'll open it up, and
There are a lot of steps in this. Oops, sorry. And it looks like we've already got a correction sheet here. So that's our correction sheet. We'll move that out the way. Then, as you can see, just scrolling through this for you. If you want to, you can pause this anytime you want to have a look at what the step-by-step is. And we'll flick through another page. So this gives you a bit more clear look at stealth mode. Then we've got air-to-air mode. And then we've got beast mode in here. So it gives you a bit more look. So that's where you come across here, all these sections here, where you've got to drill some holes out for either beast mode or stealth mode, depending on which way you want to present this. So there we go, more there. And this, I don't know why, this is my favourite bit here. These two bits here, I can't wait to get stuck into it. And with this F-35A and F-35B, there is a lot of mixture of paints you've got to mix. So I do suggest with this that that you have a couple of empty Tamiya paints. If you've got empty ones, wash them out, because you are going to be mixing quite a lot of paints to paints. So there we go, guys, that's the book. So there we go, guys, that's the F-35A. I'm going to be trying to be doing both of them together, the F-35A and the F-35B. Whether I achieve that or not is another thing. I don't want to get parts confused and put them on the wrong one. But that's the F-35A. Now, so what we'll do is we'll grab our F-35B, which I know a bit more about this one than the other one. Basically, the obvious sign is this, the F-35B can land vertically, which is absolutely amazing. And what else about this? I don't want to bore you too much with the information on it, but also each pilot, when they fly these things, their helmets are worth about $400,000 per helmet. They're fitted to their heads, basically because the F-35 has a lot of a lot of cameras where it fits, sends the information to the pilot's helmet, so they'll see it through their visor. And basically the F-35 is... Okay guys, so what we've got here is our standard mode, parking mode, if you could say. This is our short takeoff mode, if you want to do it in this livery, or this comes with a stand as well. Now I was humming and hawing over where to do with the stand. I didn't know whether to, wasn't too sure, but I guess the decision is made for me quite easy because the F-35A does not come with a stand, so in a stand of that form. So my decision is made for me very, very quick. I'm going to do this one in the short takeoff mode. So there's that. We have a look around the box. It's pretty much around the box we go. So we'll open this up, and this is the one that does not come with the Australian decals, so I have to do this one, the American version as well. So now, as you can see, so I'll hold that up there, and what I'll do is I'll try and get out the one, the F-35A, so you can see the difference. So this is the B, so it's got the fans, which makes it land vertically, as well as the A does not have anything like that. So that's one stating the obvious. Now, okay, so we've got, move this out of the way. So we've got our top piece there. Our bottom piece. There. Okay, and as you can see with this one here, and I'll explain a little bit about this section here. These two pieces here are if you want to do, I'll hold that up, if you want to do it in parking mode. And these here is if you want to do them in a takeoff mode or a landing mode. So you've got to go through the book and choose which one you actually want to do, what livery you want to do that in. And here we got more of that's our top of our fan there. So we're all good there. More of our parts, landing gears and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different to the F-35A. More of our clear parts, and this is also same thing as if you want to go open and shut cockpit, and they're both painted smoked. There's our bombs, more of our bombs in that way. More of our wings. And more there. There we go. As I said with the A, I'm actually looking forward to doing that bit there. This is our stand, which I'm not going to use now, so there's no point. Then we've got our transfers. Which come on, come out. being a bit stubborn. So it comes in a nice folder actually, which is pretty good from Tamiya. So there's our transfers, which is pretty good. I'll probably put them the right, oh yeah, they are the right way for you. There they are there. That's that lot of transfers. Then we've got more transfers here. Looks nice. Depending on which livery you want to do this in. And a bit more transfers there. And of course we've got our sheet for covering up the cockpit area, and this is also not, try and bring that up closer so you can see that. This is also not pre-cut, so you have to cut them out yourself. So that is that. I'll try and get these back in and we'll have a look through the book. Okay, we've also got this as well. So obviously you get a screwdriver. This is obviously basically going to be for the stand. 2 rods again. I'm not too sure what they're for, but I'll look into that. Now this is the livery that I'm going to be doing in the American livery. And we go around to the other side of that paper. I'm sorry that they're so shiny. It makes a bit of a nuisance to show you guys without any light. This is the Italian Navy, this one. Air Force, sorry. So there's that. And then of course we've got our tip sheet as well in that. And what do we got here? I'll just explain what the difference is between the F-35A and the F-35B, how the, I'll hold that up. As you can see down the bottom, the F-35A doesn't do what the F-35B does down here. There's that. Then we've got, what have we got here? More ways you can, all the transfers. I'll try and open that up. Bloody nuisance when they've got them coated like this, that's for sure. Okay, we'll have a look at the book now. So as you can see, as I was talking about those parts before, how you can have it in park mode, which you've got to use that part there, or takeoff mode, the short takeoff mode, where you got to use that part there, or the vertical landing, which is that part there. So that's, you got to make your decision and mark that so as you know what you are actually going to be doing, because obviously, like I said before, you got a stealth mode as well. So as we're having a look through the book now, and I do believe there are 147 steps. I don't know if that is correct, but we'll soon find out. And like, well, actually, I'll be quiet so you can have a look through this first, then we'll talk a bit more. And this is another thing where you got to look at where you want it in stealth mode, air-to-air mode, or the beast mode. I'm going to be doing this one in the beast mode also. So another thing, this is what I mean by I'm not too sure if it's 147 steps, because you got from here 26 to 65 is park mode. So if you want to do it that way. So as we come to the end of 65, we're going on to 66. So this is if you want to do it now in the short takeoff mode. Okay, our vertical landing now is from 105 to 147.
So there we have it, guys. Two favourite planes of mine. The F-35B is my favourite. Yeah, I'm going to get stuck straight into doing hopefully both of them together at the same time. That way, you know, the colour scheme on both of them, particularly the main paint, main livery, is going to be the same colour. But if you want to see me do this step by step, just drop us a comment down below. Otherwise, I'll do them and you're going to see the finished product. Until then, see you later.